So what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to be showing you what really happened today in the market. Today is Wednesday 27th of September 2023. So I'm going to be showing you what happened. Although I wasn't in any of this move, any of the sell today because I wasn't around. I had my sell limit set before I slept yesterday night, but it wasn't triggered for the reason best known to my broker. So I'm going to show you right away how I would have, been on that sell. So let's go. So this is Tuesday. This is Tuesday candle. So the next thing you have to do is to, check what the structure is telling you. So what is the structure telling you? The structure is clearly bearish. Everything is bearish, right? They have this break of structure on Tuesday. So is there any reason for you to look for buys? No, there is no reason for you to look for buys because the daily structure is telling you, yes, I want to sell. And if we go to H4 structure too, you can see this break of structure as well. You can see these breaks. Everything is bearish. So the mistake most people make is that they always think, okay, this thing is going to go up all of a sudden. It doesn't happen. And that is why you need to backtest. When you backtest, you see this thing and you understand it yourself, in your own language. So it doesn't happen. So when market is bearish, it's bearish. When market is bearish, expect resistance to hold and support to be broken. And when market is bullish, expect support to hold and resistance to be broken. So let's get to it. So now that we've known the direction, the next thing we have to do is to determine the zones for ourselves, right? So the logic, I will still make a separate video on this, on the logic I use to enter trades, So I don't just stick to one idea that once I see this, I'm going to enter. Though there are some certain things I need to see, but it's not like, okay, once I see this type of candle, that is when I enter. No, I don't trade like that. I wait and watch what market is telling me, and then with the logic, I apply logic to it. So for instance, what I mean by logic is this. Now that I know that we are bearish, right? Now that I know that we are bearish, if for instance I have my daily zone marked here, I have my daily zone marked here, and this is the only daily zone. For instance, I'm not saying this is the only daily zone, and then I'm expecting price to come here and sell, and then instead of price to just sell, price that just started selling like this. It didn't tap anywhere and just started selling, If price comes to this level, for instance, and turn bullish, even though we are bearish, I will buy it. Am I just going to sit and wait for price to come to this level before I take a sell? No. I will take this buy and then I expect a sell from here. I will take another sell from here. That is how I apply logic to my trade. And you can see yesterday, was it on Monday? We had a trade like that on Monday. Even this one here, on Monday we had a trade. Let's see, was it on Monday or on Tuesday? I can't remember the day we had a trade like that. I think it was, let me check. I think it should be somewhere here, so I can't remember. We had a very pretty good trade. I can't really remember. I will make a video on that if I remember. Yeah, but even this trade here, even this pullback here, we traded it very well. We traded this pullback very well. We can see understanding direction. See, we understood the direction and then we took this particular buy here. So, and then we took another sell from here again. So that is just what I mean by applying logic. You don't just like wait for price to crawl back to you because sometimes it doesn't happen. Or sometimes, what if because this buy here, I took this buy and I held this buy till the market changed to bearish structure, right? We had like H4 break of structure. That is when I closed the buy. But what if the price never turned bearish and then they just continue to move, right? Yes, that would mean that I'm already in the low of maybe the low of the month or the low of the week, and I will target to this level. Because as soon as they buy and they break this structure or this structure, you don't expect them to go back here again, right? So that is why you need to take action because nobody knows where this market is going to react or sell from. I don't know if some people know, but personally, I don't know. So I apply logic when I trade. Enough of logic now. So let's go back to what really happened today so we can understand this thing very well. So based on what happened today, you could see this drop on Tuesday, breaking structure, the direction is confirmed. So for us to sell, we look for nearby levels. So first thing I have to do is to look for a zone inside of this candle where I would sell this thing from, right? So after looking for zone, I consider trend line, I consider timing, right? So I have this particular zone here. I have this zone here. You can see this candle, the drop made. I have this zone, I will consider it. And then also, I also have this support level that was broken, probably gonna turn into what? Resistance. I have the support level that was broken. There is another support here, but before the market would react from sell from here, it would have reacted from here, you understand. So let's just have this zone marked out, else our chart will be clustered. So another zone for buy, where can I target for buys? I have these two zones, these two levels for buys, right? So why I mark this zone is not because I'm looking for buys here. Look, I'm not going to be looking for buys here, but if market just starts dropping here without getting into any of this zone, then I will buy it from here and target this zone or this zone. That is the logic behind it. So, but when market is bearish, expect support to be broken, right? So we have these zones. So now, most importantly, I saw this breakout trend line. So we see this breakout trend line on the daily time frame itself, right? Very clean. So the next thing you must expect is price to, to come back to this trend line and drop. It's not a must anyway. It's not a must, don't get me wrong, but you should have that in mind also, that price has broken structure here and also broken a trend line. So they might push back into this trend line and then drop. So if the next candle wants to get to this trend line, how is it going to get to this trend line? You might have something like this. If the next candle wants to get to this trend line, you might have something like this. We might have something like this. Yeah, I'm not good at drawing. We might have something like this, right? So the next price candlestick wants to get to this trend line. So that's it. So I use lines to represent candles. You see this one represented like this. So the next candle is going to form here. So what I do, I'll give you guys a hint, is that since this is the trend line and this is the trend line and this is the next candle, what am I going to do? I will put a line here and I will expect an intersection of this line, right? Candle to tap into this zone. So that means if the next candle is going to come to this trend line, that means this zone is basically might basically not work, right? So we have to use a nearby zone. We have to use a nearby zone. And on the H4, can you see we have a clean zone on the H4, this particular one here. So let's just delete this one. So we have this particular level here on the H4, right? We have this particular level on the H4. So let's also delete this one. Yeah, so before I slept, I saw this and I had my limit set here. And then this happened. Can you see? I don't know the reason why I wasn't tapped in. Honestly, it's only my broker that can explain that. I don't know the reason, because you could see this was almost, all these firms are crazy, almost 7 pips, right? So I don't know why my broker didn't tap me in. So that being said, that is the first Asian candle and the second Asian candle did this. This is the first Asian candle and second Asian candle did this, right? So they also broke this daily level that we marked out. Can you see they broke this daily level that we marked out? And then again, I told you guys when support is broken, expect it to turn to what? Resistance. So let's delete this one. They already tapped into daily zones, right? So the next thing we can do is to what? Let's refine this H4 candle trend line to this level. Can you see the way they are lining up? So let's get our machine, which is London Q zone and London session. Can you see the way everything is lining up? And then what you could do is to refine this zone into this open close level here and take a sell and take a sweet sell from this level, or maybe from this level, and then you have your 20 pip stop loss and target this level. 1 to 4 is good. And then if for instance you are selling from this daily level here, 1 to 5 should probably be your target. That is 100 pips, 20 to 100 pips, right? So you can sell from this level and target 1 to 4 or 1 to 3. So let's see. Came here and then okay, rejected. So if for instance maybe you are still skeptical about this move, the moment they close below this level, it should be the moment you should sell, right? They sold. and they rejected. Now we are getting close to a new H4 candle. So that's the beauty of this stuff, is that the beauty is that every H4 candle you have an entry. Every H4 candle you have an entry. Now the next H4 candle is about to start. You can see how we keep breaking structure, we keep breaking structure. So the next H4 candle is about to start. So what do we do? What do we do? Now there is another trend line that was broken here. Can you see another trend line that was broken here and another stuff here, right? So these things are like, they are very simple, and see, taps right there, you can see the precision here. Trend line, key level, right? Taps and then continue to melt, continue to melt. Can you see? So probably what they might do is this, they might come back to this level because now another H4 candle has ended. Now another H4 candle has ended. So you see another daily level that was broken. So they might come back to this daily level again. So if you're not yet in this sell, they might come back to this H4 level again and then drop. But I'm not going to take any sales anymore because you see they have swept, they have taken out liquidity. So the pullback might, the pullback might be much before they drop. So I don't want to risk any sell here anymore. I think being they have not taken out liquidity, maybe they are just they are still somewhere here. You could just take a sell here and target this liquidity. That is another way of applying logic to your trade, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this video on the comment section. Remember to subscribe, remember to like the video, and also drop your one set on the comment section so that we can improve and know how we can serve you better. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.